Okay. Versatile Vigilante, Young Vince, Uncle Vinny. Solo episode. Back on my solo shit this week. No guests. So excited to talk some shit. Do what we do, you know what it is. So let's get right into it, man. One topic that I really have been thinking about lately that I wanted to touch on was the concept of like opportunity, seizing the moment. You know, we got like Eminem, that one shot, one opportunity type thing. And I think there's definitely sometimes you could see that being true, you know, in that Eminem mentality, like that final battle, he bodied that shit, he killed it. You know, that was his big opportunity. But I think we overrate that a little bit because even again, just using this 8 Mile example, he had those moments in the film where he dropped the ball. He was freezing on stage and shit like that. And someone I think could have said, "Oh, that was your big opportunity and you dropped the ball." Meanwhile, it was just one situation that happened. And I think sometimes we glamorize that mentality of you got that one chance, you make it. And I don't know if it's like that, bro. What I think it is you learn from every opportunity that you have. I'm not a natural at pretty much anything. Like I can't think back on many things where I'm like the first time I did it, I bodied it. But I've learned over time that if you're willing to put some time in and continue to try, you'll eventually get as good as you want to get, man. It's literally just how much time you want to devote to something. And I relate that to the opportunity thing because even it's happened to me where I'll tell someone, "Oh, this situation happened," and they'll be like, "Oh, you should have handled it this way. You know, what if that never comes up again?" And I'm like, yo, maybe that situation never comes up again. But if it does, I'll be able to handle it a little bit better, a little bit differently. Eventually, again, learning how to deal with things. And I just think we're too hard on ourselves sometimes. And I'll speak for myself at least. Get too hard on myself sometimes when you think, "Oh man, I blew that shit." That definitely can happen. I think though, you only blow a situation or fuck up. The only time I think you really do that is if you don't learn from it and you continue to make the same mistakes. If you don't handle a situation that well and it's pretty much your first time going through it, you shouldn't beat yourself up over that, man. It's your first time going through it. Like doing anything, like you fail a class your first time, you do anything the first time. I don't think it's the end of the world, bro. I don't think you should go beat yourself up. You know, it's because, yo, no one's perfect, man. No one in this world is perfect. Everyone could say, "Oh, you should have handled a situation this way or that way." But until you're actually in that moment, in that situation, you never really know. So when you get a little more experience in these things, I think you get better at it. That's why I'm kind of challenging the mentality of, you got one chance, you know, you go down this road, you got one choice to make, either right or left. I think that's true to an extent, but I don't think it's that dramatic, man, because sometimes we think going right is the best way. Over time, you realize, maybe I got to make another turn here. And I'm using the map as an example, but it's true, bro. How are we going to know if we don't try these moves? There's no clear-cut path. And I've heard that a lot, like the cliche, but it's really fucking true. Again, cliche gang. If we don't know what's ahead, why would we blame ourselves for making a mistake or not handling a situation that well? If you learn from it, and if the situation comes up again and you didn't learn from your previous mistake, that's on you, man. But if you did something where it wasn't the best, but you learn from it and say, "Hey, maybe I would handle this a little bit differently next time," and you do, yo, that first wrong turn is worth it, in my opinion, man. How else are you going to know? I don't like this mentality that if we don't do it right the first time, it's fucking worthless. Nah, man. How else are you going to learn? The shit gets messy. You got to make mistakes. And I just think that, you know, like when weighing everything as so consequential is crazy, bro. It's a good way to lose your fucking mind. Sometimes you're going to look silly with what you do. I do that fucking all the time, bro. I'll be talking to someone and I'll be like, "What did I even fucking just say?" But I've learned, okay, what's the point in beating myself up over it? Next time, if I'm in a similar position, I'll handle it a bit better, bro. I think of it as like driving, bro. When I remember learning how to drive, first time I ever drove a car, bro, I thought I was gonna fucking flip that shit over, man. I had no understanding of what a car was. I had no idea how to drive a fucking car. Then you look 10 years later, drive the car all over the fucking place, go wherever. And it's not because anything special, it's just keep doing it. And that's life, bro. Like, bro, you fuck up, you make a mistake and you go hide in the house. Nah, man, you can't. That's when you let that shit win. You make a mistake, you go back out and make even more, bro. Eventually that shit's gonna hit, man. I don't like perfectionist mentality because, and I'm saying this because I've gone through that myself. Like, yo, it's not worth it. If you make a mistake or you fuck a situation up, the only time you really make a mistake is when you don't go do it again and learn from it. If you make the same mistake all the time, okay, come on, bro, give your head a shake. But if you're making mistakes but you're learning each time, how else are you gonna do it, bro? We see like business owners, we see, I don't know, people in the public eye with nice suits on and all this money and shit. We think, oh, they have it all together. Bro, we don't see them when they're by themselves making no money with in debt up to their ass. Like, we see the finished product. Life's not a finished product. We're not finished products, bro. The struggle and shit like that, it's only a struggle if you're not learning, if you're not trying. I really believe that, bro. I don't believe in that, like, oh, I missed my opportunity and now it's over. Fuck that, bro. There's always going to be opportunities as long as you go out and try shit. The only time you don't get opportunities is if you just stop. I don't like this Disney movie fairy tale shit, bro. Yo, I missed my chance, man. Shooting star, I missed it. Fuck that, man. That's not real shit. You go back out, something else is gonna happen, bro. There's lots of fish in the sea. There's lots of dollars to be made. Lots of anything to do, bro. It's not. I don't think it's this one size fits all. Like, if you missed it, you missed it. You're done. Fuck that, bro. That's to me like some anxiety culture, you know? Oh, if it's not right now, it's fucked. Let's get it done as fast as we can. If we don't get it as fast as we can, it's shit. No, that's bullshit, bro. Sometimes it's not perfect. Life is not a fucking test. In high school, bro, I remember kids would be fighting when they're getting like 94% instead of 98%. Fuck that shit, bro. I hate that shit, man, because it's nothing. You don't learn from anything. This life should not be judged by how clean you did something, man. It should be how much time did you put in, how much effort did you put in, how far did you go with it. It's not about how clean it was, bro. It's not about how perfect it was. It's about how much you keep going, how much you try. Yo, if you're not willing to look stupid, you're not out here then, man. If you choose to live a great life, if you want all these things that you dream about, man, all this success and all this shit, you got to put yourself out there and really be in the field. You really got to make mistakes and have the understanding that, yo, every move I make will not work out how I think. It will, but I know the path I want to go, so let's keep going. As long as we understand the vision, keep going. Bro, falling down, you're signing up for it, bro. I don't give a shit what you are, a rapper, designer, accountant, anything. You're gonna fuck it up. The real ones keep moving, though. The real ones keep moving. It's not this perfect shit. That's why I like social media mentality of like, oh, all these filters and all this perfect shit. No, it's just not. It's not real. It's literally not real. That's literally not how life is, bro. So that's what I've been thinking of lately. Like, why put so much emphasis on the times we look silly? Only time you really look silly is if you're not trying, bro. The person that's putting themselves out there, willing to make mistakes, and has a real reason of why they're doing shit. They're not just doing something because someone tells them to do something. They're doing something because they really believe in it. Not sure how it's going to look, not sure if it's going to be right or wrong, but believe in it. I respect it, man, because to get all these big, big jewelry, money, all this material shit, you got to put yourself out there, man. To live a peaceful life, happy life, anything, you got to put yourself out there. You just sit back and don't make anything happen, what's gonna happen? And sometimes that's a huge balance too. Making shit happen, but also knowing when to let pieces fall into place. Running around, going 100 miles an hour just to make it look like you're busy is not worth it, bro. Sitting back sometimes and analyzing a little bit, understanding what did I do here? What was the reason? How did this work? What can we maybe change, do a little differently? That's much more effective than just going 100 miles an hour, bro. I see these meme pages, do this in a month. All right, bro, you did that in a month. Let's see you fucking do it the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? The rest of your run. It's not a fucking sprint. Again, as cliche as it sounds, not a sprint, bro. This is a real deal marathon, bro. You could have an awesome week and a rough next week. Yo, there's still 50 weeks in the fucking year. Let's get it. I don't understand this rush. Yeah, this whole shit can be gone tomorrow. For sure it could. But we're here right now. Let's keep doing it, bro. I don't understand that shit where it's like, if I don't get it right now, I'm fucked. I do get it, and I'm there sometimes, but it's not the right way to think. I'm telling you, bro, I've been through that shit, and I still go through it day by day. But these slow moves that you're making, as long as you see that, okay, I did this, and there was a reason for it, and I could kind of see what happened from it, it's a win, bro. A small win is still a win. Everything's a home run, bro. Baseball reference. You don't need to hit a home run every at bat. Have a productive at bat. You know what I'm saying? It's not everything's got to be such a life or death situation. Oh, I didn't get this. It's over for me. Fuck that, bro. Keep going. Go back. Do it again. You might have an even better opportunity come up. Sometimes what's not meant to be is not meant to be. Talk to some big ass directors, some big ass artists. Yeah, I almost signed with this label. I didn't. I ended up doing this, and it worked out even more fire. You know what I'm saying? All these events and these situations, they could be good looks. But yo, if you didn't get it, keep going. There's something else out there, man. I just don't believe that you have this one fit, and that's it. That's what I'm pretty much trying to say, bro. Opportunity knocks. Hopefully you're ready. If you weren't ready, still go out there and another opportunity will come up. And I don't think that it's fucking as serious as we make it sound. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but you know what? I don't want to live my life on constant edge. You know, if this opportunity comes up, I'm going to be fucking ready for it. Yeah, I'm going to be ready for it. But even if I don't handle it the best way, I'm going to do it. I'm going to handle it better the next time. You know what I'm saying? I'll be ready. I'll be ready. But yo, we're not perfect. Shit happens. Mistakes happen. You never know how you're going to handle a situation before you actually get in it. When you get in that situation, learn from it. That's all, bro. It's not, you don't have to weigh everything life or death. And that's pretty much what I wanted to get at today, bro. Interesting shit. Don't take life too serious. I remind myself of that all the fucking time. Human beings, man, at the end of the day. But anyhow, that's pretty much it for me. Go watch Tyreek or Die interview. Fucking legendary interview. Go watch Director Huss interview. Go watch EM Lord interview. Go watch Island Diaz interview. Legendary interviews in the last 3-4 weeks. Go watch all that shit. Go watch all my other old ones. Finishing this year up strong, man. Approaching that fourth quarter. Let's keep getting it. So you know what it is. Versatile, Vigilante, Young Vince, Uncle Vinny. Let's get it.